Thank you, Madam President. Some of my colleagues and members of the public here today may have seen recent reports regarding stray voltage shocking dogs in the city of Boston. Earlier this year, a tragic incident occurred when a dog was electrocuted on Southampton Street due to stray voltage underneath the ground and passed away as a result. I have since met with the dog owner and talked about this issue. At that time, it has come to my attention there were several incidents similar in nature to this tragic event that occurred over a decade ago in Boston, such as 2 electrocuted dogs in Chinatown in 2005 and a dog in Charlestown in 2006. More recently, other dogs have been shocked by voltage in the city. There were 2 dogs shocked this past Christmas at a manhole near the Adams Street Bridge. Fortunately, they survived. Just this past Friday, a friend of mine was walking out on Castle Island in South Boston when his dog was shocked at a puddle near a light pole by the water. I was with Representative Nick Collins at the time. We arrived on the scene. Shortly thereafter, we also talked to the owner about this traumatic event. In addition, we spoke with the State Department of Conservation and Recreation about the incident and steps that they were taking to address public safety. Being out there that day, I couldn't help but think of the recent flooding that has also taken place in January and March of this year that Councilor Wu also mentioned and talked about. I remember seeing the videos of the Sugar Bowl out there and being flooded and underwater like I have never seen that before. It made me wonder whether there should be any system or protocols in place to check on our infrastructure in the vicinity of this flooding following these storms. From my preliminary discussions with officials from the Department of Public Works, it is my understanding that the City of Boston contains older electrical cabinets, and during the winter months, the ground in the proximity of this infrastructure can become saturated and mixed with salt used to help clear the city's roads and sidewalks. When that happens, this combination of saturated ground and salt can corrode wiring and grounding lugs to present conditions where tragic events like this can occur. It is my hope that this hearing will allow us to speak more in depth with the relevant City of Boston departments, including Public Works, Transportation, perhaps our partners in state government and at DCR, the utility companies about the causes of these incidents and infrastructure involved, and whether a study of older infrastructure in the city is feasible, maybe even including a PSA announcement as well. We may also want to brainstorm about what short-term and long-term steps that may be taken to help reduce the likelihood of events like this from occurring in the future. In the final analysis, I am calling for a hearing on this matter, as dogs and pets are members of our family too. Speaking with those that lost their beloved pets or nearly lost them, I just can't imagine what they're going through. My kids, my wife, and I would be devastated if that happened to us, as we all would. It has reinforced my belief that we must bring the experts and stakeholders to the table and discuss this issue related to stray voltage in the city more in depth. I'd like to ask for your support and hope we all can work together. Thank you, Madam President.